Carl Jung, a pioneering figure in the realm of psychology, introduced a compelling concept known as the shadow. The shadow is not just a figment of Gothic lore, nor is it merely an echo in the background of our minds. It is a profound, integral part of the unconscious mind consisting of repressed weaknesses, desires, and instincts. These elements are shunned not because they are inherently evil, but because they do not align with the conscious self-image shaped by societal norms. In Jung's groundbreaking work, Ion researches into the phenomenology of the self. He delves deeply into the shadow, revealing it as the reservoir of those traits and impulses that our socialized selves deny. This aspect of the psyche forms a stark contrast with the persona, the outward face we show to the world, the mask crafted in the attempts to curry favor with society and comply with its rigid standards. The friction between persona and shadow is a wellspring of identity loss. But why does this matter today more than ever? Because in an age dominated by social media, where platforms like Instagram and Facebook encourage persona building to an extreme, we see the manifestation of unintegrated shadows. We craft and curate these personas for social approval, a currency traded ruthlessly in the marketplace of digital culture. Your curated social feed is a mask, not your face. Provocative, isn't it? How many likes will satisfy the emptiness of a neglected self? This rhetorical question captures the essence of our current plight. A relentless pursuit of validation, while the shadow lurks beneath, urging acknowledgement and integration. Jung argued that recognizing and integrating our shadows is crucial for authenticity. By confronting these hidden aspects, you cease to be a puppet of societal projection. Think of it as turning on the light in a cluttered attic. The darkness dissipates, and in its place, you find old memories, forgotten desires, rejected fears, all waiting for you to embrace them. This is not about succumbing to so-called darker impulses. It's about achieving a wholeness long denied, freeing oneself from the shackles of imposed identities. The misconception that the shadow represents evil is a narrow view. In truth, it's a treasure trove of suppressed potential, waiting to be harnessed. Understanding this is key to breaking the chains of conformity. As we relate this to modern life, consider how many of us create Instagram personas meticulously to gain likes, a demonstration of our unintegrated shadows populating the digital sphere. We must journey inward to reclaim our true selves. Linking to our previous discussions on psychological repression in Freudian echoes in modern living, this exploration sets the stage for practical shadow work exercises, guiding you on how to genuinely integrate and engage with your true self. Your journey to reclaim your authentic self begins with a confrontation, not with the world, but with yourself. Carl Jung, one of the most profound thinkers of psychology, understood that buried inside each of us is the shadow, an essential and often unacknowledged part of our psyche. This shadow houses the traits and desires deemed unacceptable by our society and hidden from our conscious mind. But what if you could integrate this shadow into your identity rather than letting it rule from the darkness? Start by recognizing your shadow. This is where journaling becomes an invaluable tool. When you allow your thoughts to flow freely onto paper without fear of judgment, you might discover aspects of yourself you never knew existed, or perhaps feared to admit. Active imagination exercises, where you engage with these hidden sides in a conscious dialogue, can further bring this invisible essence to light. Ask yourself, what aspects of yourself are you prepared to meet? Finally, to integrate these revelations, you must acknowledge and accept these repressed characteristics. It's a delicate balance to strike, embracing your individuality while also navigating the need for social belonging. In today's digital age, this dance becomes even more tricky as social media platforms encourage conformity through algorithm-driven echo chambers. Here, adopting the practice of shadow work is akin to updating your software to remove glitches impacting performance. Shadow integration isn't mystical or esoteric. In the archetypes and the collective unconscious, Jung provides guiding principles, proving its practicality as a psychological process. It's less about seeking mystical enlightenment and more about a structured approach to self-understanding. Your self-improvement starts where your shadow ends, urging you to embrace its elements rather than fear them. Remember the metaphor. Integrating your shadow is like learning to dance with your own reflection. It requires patience, a willingness to stumble, and the courage to see parts of yourself you'd rather ignore. But in doing so, you build a more robust, resilient self that can stand strong amid societal pressures. As you embark on this crucial journey of self-discovery, keep in mind the importance of self-care and mental resilience. These will be your safeguards as you navigate the emotional impacts of shadow work, a theme we've discussed in mental resilience in modern times. Transitioning to this broader scope allows us to reflect on the significant societal shifts that can occur when more individuals engage with their shadows constructively. It's time to individually and collectively break free from the chains of conformity. So, take the first step inward and meet your shadow with open arms.